Celebrities, campaigners and MPs gathered outside the Houses of Parliament to launch a new initiative. Over 200 people have signed up to fast 24 hours in solidarity with Shaker Aamer, who himself began a hunger strike in protest at his ongoing abuse and his fears that he might not live to see his family again. MPs John McDonnell, Caroline Lucas and Andy Slaughter joined celebrities like David Morrissey and said the fast would continue until the day that Shaker was released.
It's about to come to an end.
It was such a patent injustice. We thought it would be exposed very early on, and we thought it would be a limited period of time in which we could get him home. So this has gone on much too long, and it's a tribute to his courage, really, that he survived this long in Guantanamo. Many others have lost their lives or have actually lost their sanity, but he's been really brave. He stood firm, and we're just hoping now we can bring him home to his family.
We are all hoping he does come home on the 25th, but what if he doesn't?
Well, if he doesn't, the campaign goes on. I think actually there will be an outcry on a cross-party basis in Parliament itself, and we'll be putting more pressure on the government. The Prime Minister has raised this case twice now at President Obama, so I'm hoping that with all that pressure we'll be able to secure his release.
Thank you, John.
Thanks,
Thank you very much. Andy Slaughter, who fasted today for 24 hours, explained why the campaign had enjoyed cross-party support.
Here's a guy who hasn't seen his youngest child, who has whose wife and 4 children are British citizens. He's a British resident, and he has been deprived, kept in the most appalling conditions, tortured for a long period of time. I think even people who don't understand the legal issues, that really touches the heart. But there are serious legal issues here. That why should a country which calls itself a democracy, which is indeed a democracy and one of our greatest allies and should listen to us, has locked up not just Shaker, obviously, many hundreds of people, for years, in his case for 14 years, without any evidence, without any charge, without any trial, is something we expect of the worst totalitarian regime.
Shaker Aamer could be released by the 24th of October, at the end of the Congress 30-day notification period, although there is no guarantee that he will be released immediately. Shaker's father-in-law, Said Sadiq, told us that he had spoken to Shaker via Skype in April, but confessed that the ordeal had had a devastating effect on his family.
And he says, one thing he says, that you look me as I am well, but I am not well. Inside, and what is happening with me, with my body, with my mind, he says, he cannot say.
How is his family coping with the loss?
The family suffered a lot, enormously. We suffered, especially my daughter, his wife. He is very, very disturbed, mentally disturbed.
The supporters of the Shaker Aamer campaign hope that the rolling hunger strike will keep up the pressure and ensure that Shaker will be home to his family and friends here in the UK. It's the 3rd time the United States have announced that he will be released, and now his supporters are hoping that after 14 years in captivity, he will be reunited with his family. Khalil Charles, The Report.